Hi everyone, Sandra Vale here at Homesteading Ways, and today I'm going to show you how I can my crunchy dill pickles. Okay, let's get our ingredients all assembled here. First we're going to have cucumbers. I plan on making about 8 pints, 7 or 8 give or take, and I have around 6 pounds of cucumbers here. They're not real small pickling size, but I plan on cutting them in spears. You can slice them, whatever it is you want to do. If you do have the really small ones, that'd be great. So get your cucumbers together, the fresher the better. We're going to be using dill seeds, black peppercorn, brown mustard seed, pickling canning salt, white vinegar, garlic, 1 clove per pint jar. If you think that may be too much, go ahead and use a half a clove. Or if you don't like garlic, go ahead and leave it right out. And then my last ingredient here is grape leaves. Now, wild grapevine grows in a lot of places, and I have it growing like crazy around here. So I just went outside and picked some leaves. Ask your friends and neighbors if you don't happen to have any where you are. Even on Facebook, ask a few people. I'm sure someone would be able to tell you where some is growing. Otherwise, you probably can find grape leaf in specialty stores, health food stores, places like that. You don't have to have it to make pickles. However, the tannins in the grape leaves are astringent and they help to keep the pickle crisp. Also, canning in pints, I think, helps to keep them crunchy because the processing time is less. But let's get started. Alrighty, the first thing we're going to do is get our brine going. So in this pot, I put 4 cups of water and 3 cups of white vinegar. Now I'm going to add 5 tablespoons of the canning salt. Thereabouts. 4 tablespoons is actually 1/4 cup. So 5 is, just a little bit over 1/4 cup. And we're going to stir this to help to get the salt to dissolve. What you're going to do is bring this to a boil. And once it starts boiling, a good boil, not a simmer, you're going to turn it off and let it cool down. And it shouldn't take very long. Put your heat on, medium to medium high. It'll start boiling in a few minutes. Just make sure that salt is completely dissolved. And then next to me is the canner. I'll turn the camera here. I've got the canner going. See the steam coming off of it, and it's pretty high on water already. You don't want them boiling, but you want to keep that water hot and just below boiling, because then when you get your jars in there, your filled jars back in there, you add some more water, of course, and then you can get it to the boiling point quicker. The point here is just to keep the pickles, or the almost pickled cucumbers, in as little amount of heat as possible. So the quicker you can get it done, the crunchier your pickle will be. While you're waiting for the brine to boil, go ahead and start washing your cucumbers. Scrub them up pretty good. And then you're going to want to cut off the blossom end. A lot of people cut off both ends just to be on the safe side. Just, a quick little slice. The blossom end has enzymes in it that can add to getting mushier pickles, and that's why people do it, not just because of how it looks. But go ahead, get your cucumbers ready, and we'll be back as soon as that brine is done boiling. Okay, everything's ready. I got a couple going, and I'll show you what I did. First, we're going to put our spices in. We're going to do 1 teaspoon, no, half a teaspoon peppercorns and of the mustard seed. Now the dill, we're going to do a teaspoon of. This is kind of hard to get out of here, but I'll do my best to try and make it quick. Okay. If you're using garlic, go ahead and put that clove in. Then we're going to start packing our pickles. Some of them are kind of tall. You're going to have to angle those. You may want to mix in short ones with tall ones, but hopefully, you know, they're all around the same thickness. And you're going to want to pack these tight, and I mean really tight. This one I think is too tall. If you have too big of pieces, then you're just going to have to cut an end off. And there might be a few I have to do that with. Can maybe get one more small one in here if I can find one. It's looking like I got a lot of tall ones here. This one is just too tall here. Now I'm gonna use one leaf for this jar, but I'm gonna kind of put it in pieces here and put that down in there. Then I'm gonna start ladling my brine. You want about a 1/4 inch headspace. Now it's kind of hard to put something like this in a jar that's packed the way that this is, so you just want to tap it a little bit to get the air bubbles out. That should be good enough. And wipe your rim and get your lid on. And then just do that with the rest of your jars. Once they're all ready for the canner, I'll be back. Okay, I did manage to get all 8 pints in the canner. Really happy about that. I even had a few spears to spare, and so the chickens will be more than happy to have those. We're going to get this to a rolling boil and then start our timing for 10 minutes. When they're all done, I'll let you see how they turned out. Alrighty, they're all out of the canner and they're looking great. I'm going to let them sit probably for the next day, check the seals, and then put them on the shelf. You don't want to eat them till about 2 weeks. That's when they'll really develop a good flavor. You can at a week, but I really do recommend waiting the 2 weeks. Well, anyhow, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Please comment and subscribe. That would be awesome. And don't forget to visit my website, homesteadingways.com. It was nice talking to you guys, and you take care.